Someone would maybe would be interested in knowing what would happen if, instead of taking f takes e6, black would have tried to remove attackers by playing knight g4. In that case, and probably Anand foresaw this, black would have tactically responded with knight d6 followed by knight takes e3, knight takes c7, knight takes d1, and now white is not only able to recapture the piece if Anand doesn't spend some time getting out there, but also the AH rook, and also, of course, the most dangerous threat, it takes f7, and would have ended up with a probably straight winning position. The file open for white, and see that Shirov played now rook f6, which I think is the first inaccuracy of from him in the game, because, well, it is good to stick to a plan in some situations, just getting a dream position mentally and trying to achieve it with our pieces. While we are doing so, sometimes we are giving some concessions without even realizing, and I think that giving up one attacking piece here, that is the bishop g4, is too much of a concession, because it removes unnecessarily powder from the attack. Better, objectively, would have been this tactical sequence, knight takes e6, that I don't really think Shirov overlooked it, but maybe he thought that it wouldn't bring enough complications and advantage to convert to a full point. Would have followed rook takes e6, knight takes knight d5, queen d8, rook, another sacrifice, rook takes f8, king takes f8, and now bishop knight b6 with a good fork, exploiting the cramped position of black's pieces, and the little coordination, of course, this one that is hanging. So this, while not maybe straightly winning, would have been in the world of computers, of course, much better for Shirov than what he played actually in the game. If we go back to say move 16 with knight takes e6, if Anna would have answered with bishop takes e6, after bishop takes e6 with check, rook takes e6, queen d5, making another pin out of the rook, and without Anna having any possibility of defending, because this one is also threatening here, would have been even worse for Anand. Anyway, let's go back to rook f6, that allowed Anand to change one attacking piece for one defending piece, and knight c6 followed an exchange here, because Shirov probably couldn't find real way of dealing with the d5, d4 knight in an attacking manner. Also because if I could have complicated a lot things for Shirov, so he just exchanged it for creating an isolated pawn here after bishop takes c6, not much of an important move, and e5 just to avoid Anand playing e5 himself.